let's talk about a force that's completely invisible, totally silent, but is shaping every single moment of your life. It's all around us and inside us right now. It's pressure. Okay, here's a wild thought for you. Right now, there is an immense weight pushing down on you from all sides. I'm serious. So the big question is, why don't you feel it? Why aren't you being crushed? The answer is one of nature's most fundamental and, frankly, fascinating forces. So let's peel back the layers of this mystery. We're going to start with the absolute basics. What even is pressure? Scientifically, it's actually beautifully simple. Pressure is just the amount of force that's being applied over a specific area. You see, it's not just about how hard you push something, but how concentrated that push actually is. Think of it like this, right? If you push your wall with just your fingertip, you're creating really high pressure because you're focusing all that force into one tiny spot. But if you use your whole hand with that exact same amount of force, the pressure is way lower because it's spread out. That's why a tiny needle can pierce your skin, but a flat hand just can't. Same force, totally different pressure. Okay, so how does this idea of force and area connect back to you not being crushed? Well, it turns out we are all living at the bottom of a giant invisible ocean, an ocean made of air. You see, our atmosphere is this massive blanket of gas, mostly nitrogen and oxygen, that's held tight to the planet by gravity. And here is the key, the thing we forget all the time. Even though air feels like nothing, it has mass. And if it has mass, that means it has weight, a lot of it. And the weight of that air ocean is frankly staggering. At sea level, about 1 kilogram of force, that's over 2 pounds, is pressing down on every single square centimeter of your body. Just take a second to picture that. That is an enormous amount of constant force on you right now. So why don't we just collapse into a little puddle? Well, the answer is this incredible, perfect balancing act. While all that atmosphere is pushing in on you, the fluids and gases inside your body are pushing outward with an equal and opposite force. The two pressures just cancel each other out. It's a perfect equilibrium. You don't feel a thing. But that perfect balance? It only really works when things are stable. What happens when we leave our cozy sea-level comfort zone? Well, let's take a quick journey to a few places where pressure changes dramatically. Let's go up first. As you climb a mountain, there's literally less of that air ocean sitting on top of you, so the atmospheric pressure drops. Now, the percentage of oxygen in the air stays the same, but because the pressure is lower, all those air molecules are more spread out. It gets a lot harder to get enough oxygen with each breath. This is exactly why mountaineers struggle so much and why airplane cabins have to be artificially pressurized. Now, what if we go in the other direction, down into the water? Well, the effect is way, way more intense. Water is so much denser than air, so the pressure builds up incredibly fast. For every 10 meters you descend, you add another full atmosphere of pressure. So by the time a diver is just 30 meters down, they're feeling 4 times the pressure they would on the surface. It's why submarines need to have unbelievably strong hulls. But look, pressure isn't just some abstract concept for climbers and deep-sea divers. It is a hidden engineer that is quietly powering our everyday technology and even our planet's entire weather system. You know, pressure is the secret sauce behind so many things we use. A drinking straw? It only works because you lower the pressure in your mouth, and the higher atmospheric pressure outside pushes the liquid up. Car tires stay inflated because of high-pressure air trapped inside. Vacuum cleaners, spray cans, even the simple act of breathing in and out, it's all just a game of creating and managing pressure differences. And on a global scale, these exact same principles are what drive our weather. The most fundamental rule is super simple. Air always wants to move from an area of high pressure to an area of low pressure. And that movement, well, that's what we call wind. From a gentle breeze to a raging hurricane, it's all just air trying to find balance. So what creates these different pressure zones? It really all starts with temperature. Cool air is denser, so it sinks down, creating high-pressure systems. That usually gives us clear, sunny skies. On the flip side, warm air is lighter, so it rises. This creates low-pressure systems that suck surrounding air inward, often leading to clouds and storms. A hurricane, when you get right down to it, is just a massive, incredibly powerful low-pressure system. Okay, We've seen how pressure works in our daily lives, but to truly appreciate this force, we need to go to the edge. Let's look at the absolute limits, the places where that delicate balance that we all rely on is pushed to its breaking point. Let's start at the top of the world. On the summit of Mount Everest, the atmospheric pressure is only about a third of what it is down here at sea level. There's just not enough pressure to easily push oxygen from your lungs into your bloodstream. Survival up there without supplemental oxygen is nearly impossible for most people. And if you take that one giant leap further, you get to the vacuum of space. Here, the external pressure is effectively zero, nothing. Without the protection of a spacesuit, your internal body pressure would have nothing to push against. The air would be ripped from your lungs, and the liquids in your body would literally start to boil. And for the complete opposite extreme, let's dive down to the deepest part of the ocean, the Mariana Trench. Down there, the pressure is over 1,000 times greater than at the surface. It is a crushing, overwhelming force that would instantly destroy a person, or any submarine not specifically built for it. And yet, somehow, life has adapted to thrive down there. It's incredible. So, from the simple act of taking a breath to the massive storms that sweep across our continents, our lives are completely defined by this invisible force. We exist in this perfect, delicate balance between the immense weight of the air above us and the equal force pushing out from within. We never see it, we almost never feel it, but pressure is the constant, powerful force that truly shapes our entire world.